I guess I'll let you start it off. For QBs, who is your boom this week?
Okay, this week I have Daniel Jones as my boom. Yes, so they're playing against the Bengals, and who just lost Burrow, which is very, very unfortunate. I hope Burrow has a good recovery. But for Daniel Jones, I think that because Burrow's not QB, Finley took over as QB, looked not that great. The Giants will be on the field more offensively. Their defense is good, so they should be able to handle a Burrow-less-led Bengals team. So I just think Burrow has a boom potential just because of opportunities itself.
Jones.
Yes,
You said Burrow.
Oh, I mean Jones.
Okay.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. Okay. For my boom this week, it's none other than the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert, baby. He's projected 18.89 points. They're playing against Buffalo, who are just an average defense when it comes to the pass, 15th in the league to be exact. Herbert has also thrown more than 40 attempts, 4 of the last 5 games. He throws a ton. That's the only way they can win, and so I think it goes well against. I think it's gonna be a close game, and with Josh Allen versus Justin Herbert, they're very similar. It's gonna be a high-powered offense on both sides, so I think he's a must-start this week, in my opinion.
Is there any scenario that you wouldn't start him?
No.
Oh, I see.
How can you to the 7th-ranked offensive player?
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right. For Buzz, I have Kirk Cousins this week.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah. He did pretty well against the Lions. Lions? No. Cowboys. Oh my gosh. Against the Cowboys, 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards, maybe over 300 yards, I forget. But good performance. But they're playing against the Panthers this week. Oh, this is why I thought Lions. Who just held Stafford to only 178 yards. And we all know the Panthers' run defense is not the best, so Cook is gonna get cooking. He might have one of those 30 attempt games. So yeah.
You don't think Kirk's gonna throw the ball often?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like that Minnesota team.
Yes, Kirk's on Minnesota.
I'm like,
you're tripping out right now.
I feel like with that Minnesota team, if Dalvin Cook has like a really good run game, they just keep feeding him. I mean, granted, like those 2 games a couple weeks ago where he just went off and Kirk did nothing. So.
Yeah. Okay. Good pick there. For my bust, I have, in my opinion, I'm not gonna go as far as calling him a bust, but he has been a super big disappointment this year. It's Lamar Jackson. He's projected 23 points, which is really high this week. Not only are they having offensive issues, but we've learned they're also having COVID issues. The team is just not on the same page, and it doesn't help that you're going against arguably the number 1 defense in Pittsburgh. Even last time they played each other, it wasn't. It's usually a very ugly game. They're very close, and so I don't expect. I think for Ravens to win, either it needs to be a slow, churning sort of game, or Lamar just goes crazy, which I do not see that happening.
Gotcha. For my sleeper, I have Baker Mayfield. Playing against the Jags. I just feel like they've established the run game back. Chubb has been killing it. Hunt has been very involved.
Yeah.
So with that, I mean, all they have to do is get their passing game up in order to be a full-fledged great team. The defense has been pretty good. Myles Garrett's been going off. I know he didn't play last game, but Baker just needs to throw the ball more. And I know he hasn't been throwing the ball because of game script-wise, but I feel like if there's a game for him to just play well, like get him back into that form, it's this game. And the Jags have given up the 3rd most fantasy points in the league, so I think Baker's a good sleeper.
Okay, interesting pick there. My pick this week is Taysom Hill. Obviously assuming he starts, but
he should start after that game.
Yeah, but he can hurt you in so many ways, which is what makes it super interesting. I consider him a dual threat guy. Obviously, you saw he didn't throw any passing touchdowns, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns, so he can do both. And he's going against a pretty solid defense in Denver, but I think Peyton just uses him in so many ways. Sean Payton uses him in so many ways that for a sleeper pick, who's my guess is not owned in every league, I think he can get you some solid points and opportunities.
He was definitely owned in every ESPN league.
Oh, because he can play tight end.
Because he had a tight end eligibility.
Yeah, that's right. So.
But yeah, okay, cool, nice.